Hey everyone, so I know I haven't made a video in a while, but I didn't know what to make a video on. I'm just going to make a video on my recent obsession with books and reading. And so after I made the video with the perks of being a wallflower review, I actually waited a couple weeks, but then I finally finished The Fault in Our Stars by John Green, and I was going to make a review on it, but I didn't feel inspired to. I love this book so much. It was amazing. It was heartbreaking. It was wonderfully written. And I'm going to read more John Green books in the future. But I didn't feel like making a whole entire video just on this review. So I'm just going to say it now. It was wonderful. I'd say definitely read it. It is a tearjerker and it is a page turner. It's really great. So it's a great young adult novel or book. I don't know if this is considered a novel. I have no idea. I also finished a book called Hero, which is about a gay superhero who has his powers, and then he wants to join the league where there are a bunch of superheroes coming together, and then he gets in like these ranks, and then he has to work his way up to being one of the big leagues. So he has to work on his powers, and then there's like the bunch of group of misfits who are also kind of like the shitty superheroes. Like, they're not very good at their powers. They're kind of weak powers. They kind of remind me of Sky High. You know, when they're kind of like the crappy ability ones, the sidekicks. And he's also gay, and his mother left, and his father was a former superhero, didn't have any powers, and his mother was also a superhero that had powers, and then she ran away. And so he had to kind of, you know, deal with his father's personality, which was kind of homophobic, and, you know, coming to terms with his father's, you know, outlook on it and his relationship with other people. And it was really good. I would say I give it a 3 out of 5 stars. I mean, it was kind of slow paced, but near the end it was very, very good. So I definitely check it out. It's by Perry Moore, the late Perry Moore. He actually died. I did not know that until like middle of reading it. But I did not buy that book. I just rented it from the library, and I finished it within a couple days. And the book I'm reading right now is Eat, Pray, Love by Elizabeth Gilbert, and I love the movie, so I was like, I've seen it so many times, so I'm like, I might as well read the book. I'm only on like page a little less than 100. It is very good, but it's a slow read for me because it's not fiction, so it's like I want to absorb what she's actually saying rather than just going fast and reading and, you know, maybe missing a part. I don't want to miss it, even though I've seen the movie, so I feel like some parts aren't as important because I've already seen it in the movie. I also want to mention this site called Shelfari. It is sponsored by Amazon, or like part of Amazon, I don't really know. And I don't know if you need an Amazon account to actually make one, but I had one already previously, so I don't think you need a credit card or anything to have an Amazon account, I don't think. 'Cause I don't think my newest one, I have one, so you know, if you want to make an account and it says you need an Amazon one, just make an Amazon one. I don't think you have to have a credit card. I'm not 100% sure, but it's worth making an account for this other website. Shelfari is basically a site where you can talk about books and also keep track of the books you are reading, have read in the past, and plan to read in the future, as well as your favorites, the books you want to own, and the books that you do own, as well as a whole community of people who also have books in common with you, and also who have group discussions, not only in books, but like movies and other adult novels and young adult and teen and everything. And it's like you get all these new book recommendations, and it's like, I didn't even know those existed. Like Hero, I never even heard of it, but then I saw it on this website and I'm like, and so, you know, it's great. And you can also see the ratings and reviews of other people, and then your opinions on them, and you know, how much you loved it, how much you didn't, and similar books like that. It's really awesome, and I love it. I'm obsessed with it. This chick in my English class told me about it because I asked her if she read The Fault in Our Stars, and she's like, you should check out this site. And so I have, and I have like 15 or so more books that I actually really want to read, and I keep track of which ones I'm going to read next. And all the books I actually read in the past. I don't include the books that I've read in school. I actually just include the ones that I read on my own time, because in the ones in school, I either didn't like it, I didn't read all of it, like the ending, I just skipped through the parts I needed to get to, or I don't remember it all, and I didn't like it. So, I mean, there's like, you know, The Great Gatsby, I don't even remember, 1984, The Crucible, Lord of the Flies, which is alright, but I wouldn't put it on there. Of Mice and Men, that's the only ones I can really remember recent time. So I'm not going to include those books because, I mean, they weren't personal books that I actually read on my own time. So, but there are quite a few that I actually have read, so I'm excited to read more. Besides Eat, Pray, Love and a couple John Green books, I really want to read something like Autumn. I know I keep saying that, but I don't have money to afford the book, and I don't have, access to it, and there's nothing around here that probably has it like in person to buy, so I have to buy it online. And I really want to get The Land of Stories 2 as well, but like I said, I don't really have money. So in the future when I do, I will definitely get those 2 books. Those are on my wish list for sure. Also, if you want to check out my Shelfari account, the link is in the description below. It's really cool to see everybody else's books, and if you have an account and you want me to look at it and see if we have similar book interests and you want to read books that I have, or I want to read books you have, go right ahead, because I'm really intrigued by the site and knowing how many books are out there that I didn't even know. And so I really want to get into book series like Divergent and whatever else is out there. I also really like books that I've seen the movie of already, like It's Kind of a Funny Story and then Eat, Pray, Love and Silver Linings Playbook and that stuff. So thanks so much for watching, subscribing, and I'll see you whenever. Actually, I'm going to be making a video on the Dexter series finale because it is one of my favorite shows of all time, and I've watched it since season 4, which doesn't seem very long, but that was like 4 years ago. So that's, I've been in love with it for so long that it's gonna be sad to see it go. So I'm excited to make a series review on all 8 seasons of one of my favorite shows of all time. So get ready for that if you love Dexter. Yay. So I will talk to you guys later, and yeah, bye, and go read. Reading is good for you. Actually, I feel smarter because I'm reading. It took me years to actually want to read. So, it feels great, and you can just get into the story so much. It's like, wow, 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 and it's cool. So, I never knew this world until 20 years of my life.